The 160-mile-long border between Israel and Egypt is one of Israel's quietest fronts, certainly when compared to the country's threats from the north. Violent incidents along this border are rare and are not initiated by the two armies stationed here, but by cells of ISIS operating in the Sinai Peninsula, a common threat to both countries.
Recently, as Egypt has been fighting an insurgency in Sinai and has had to move military into Sinai, it's been coordinated with Israel. This is really the foundation stone of the relationship.
Yes, even when there was a breach of the security provisions, the most important aspect of this treaty, it came in mutual coordination. The current fight against ISIS prompted Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to say recently that relations with Israel today are stronger than ever, but that does not mean there haven't been challenges to the Camp David Accords during its 40-year existence.
This peace has survived the assassination of President Sadat. It's survived the war in Lebanon. It's survived the Intifada, the first Intifada, the second Intifada. It's survived the Egyptian Revolution and the Muslim Brotherhood President Mohammed Morsi.
All these incidents put a strain on this delicate relationship. At times, Egypt recalled its ambassador in Israel, mainly to calm protesters in the streets, but the leadership in Cairo never backed off the accord.
We stand firm behind the peace process, but the peace process that is balanced and that is just and fair.
Understanding the huge benefits that come with it.
The wars were of terrible cost to Egypt. Egypt developed a relationship with the United States which it would not have had without peace. It received more than $60 billion over the years from the United States as a result.
The peace treaty even survived two serious incidents in the space of less than a month in 2011. First, an attack from Sinai on vehicles on the Israeli side of the border, killing 8 Israelis. A month later, protesters stormed into the Israeli embassy in Cairo. 6 Israelis were trapped inside, eventually rescued by a commando unit of the Egyptian army. Despite the consequences, Israel was very clear about maintaining this peace.
We are constantly in touch with the Egyptian government regarding the needed security arrangements to return the ambassador so that he and his staff could continue to operate the Israeli embassy in Cairo.
As Egypt is not the only side benefiting from the treaty.
It means the country most capable of waging war with Israel, and the key to any Arab war coalition, Arab state war coalition, was Egypt. With Egypt not part of that equation, basically wars with Israel's Arab state neighbors have disappeared.
Israel and Egypt have known peace for 40 years, an eternity by Middle Eastern standards. It is still a cold peace. Relations are far from being perfect, but for 4 decades, no wars were fought along this border, and that by itself can be seen as a major success.